Yo, this is Austin, man. We are back for our normal stream. If you're watching this as a rerun, watch this all the way through or jump forward a couple minutes. I'm going to start tweeting it out, getting everyone in here. But, man, the stream is live and ready to... Man, we're going to have a good time over here just streaming. And, we're just going to be vibing out. And I hope you guys enjoy. And let's get this stream out to as many people as possible. Fast forward a couple minutes if you are new. We're going to be answering a lot of questions in this stream, a lot of different betting questions. Just submit them in the chat. What's up, Alex? I am just tweeting out per usual to everyone, making sure everyone knows what's going on, what is new. Good. Got that. How's everyone's day going? A quick side note. My day has been very long. It's a Saturday, but still a lot going on today. I'm hoping to, and I'll have a couple announcements in a couple seconds for the people. But the video today, very well. We're up to like 587 views, which is the most we've ever had in a hot minute. So great job. Kudos to everyone out there for basically going crazy on the video. Did not expect to have that much support, but hey. You guys are going crazy. We'll get into everything in 2 seconds. I am just tweeting everything out right now. And we're going to go crazy. Okay. Okay, here we go. How's your day going, Alex, if you're still here? How's your day going, Alex, if you're still here? We're still... Tim, I'll get to your question in 2 seconds. Yeah, Norm Powell, 25.5. Yeah, I'm all in. What's up, Matthew? Thanks for coming back. All right, Tim, what you got? Any other game lines you liked tonight? Thought we were going to sneak out that under. Yeah, the under, unfortunate kind of break with the under in the Knicks versus Thunder game. What can you do? What can you do? I didn't expect the Thunder to shoot over 60% in that first game, in the first half. But, that's just how sports betting is. Sometimes you can't always get it. I'd make the same bet every single night over and over again. But, yeah, Alex Rangel, yeah, Norm Powell over again tonight. I didn't list that in my video, but one of the bets I was looking at, Norm Powell's been crazy efficient. And like I said, that should be a high-scoring game. Game lines, though, Tim, to answer your question, there are a lot of games out there that I was kind of looking at, but I didn't have a good read. Like, you got, what's it called? Like, who do you think wins in the Hornets versus I'm all over the place. Who do you think wins in the Hornets versus Raptors game? I'm not really sure. That's like a game that questionable. Hornets Raptors. People are back in the Hornets, but I've seen the Hornets play and they can claim they almost lost the damn Pistons. So I don't know, but the Raptors haven't been great with Van Vliet and Siakam out. They just play really fast. Nuggets versus Mavs. Honestly, I'd probably bet Mavs at the moment. You got Nuggets might be without Jokic, so I'd lean towards the Mavs on that one. But, we already have our parlay of the day, which is Kings-Hawks over, so we're really in on the Kings and Hawks over. Suns and Nets, Bucks money line shot up a ton. And then we got Blazers money line rounding that out at plus 350. But, yeah, how's everyone's day going? We got a couple big announcements. First off, I want to thank you guys all for the channel. Oh, no. First off, I just completely forgot. We have a guest host today. I brought in Eric Bledsoe. Here's Eric Bledsoe. Say hello. Say hello to Eric. he will be my guest host of the day. If you don't know, we bet Eric Bledsoe's under yesterday, and geez, under 13.5, but he didn't even score a single point. So yeah, what can you do? But yeah, channel growth so far, man, 25,000 views. We just crossed the 25,000 view mark, so that's wild. Almost 660 subscribers, almost 66% of the way to 1,000. Crazy. We're trying to get to 1,000 ideas. Let me know if you guys have any. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for 1,000 subscribers. What I should do. If you do not know, for 500 subscribers, I shot 500 free throws. I actually was back at the court today, and I still have a blister on my finger from that traumatizing day. It is if you go to my channel, you'll see it's like the linked video at the top. You can't miss it. Some of my favorite picks. Matthew, let's see what you got. Grant rebounds. You know, I haven't ever bet on Jeremy Grant's rebounds, but I did see him go one night. I did bet on it, and he went wild and easily hit his over. So I could see that. Lowry assist. Oh, Lowry. What is Lowry's assist number at? Is that, I would guess, 8.5, 9.5? He's been, I think he had 13 a couple nights ago, 19 the night before, or I guess before All-Star break. So can't fault you on that. Herter points. Ooh, Kevin Herter. I don't know what Kevin Herter. You should have given me the lines, but yeah, Kevin Herter. I mean, like I said, we're all in on the Kings over. We're all in on the Kings over, Hawks over. So I would pretty much take any of their player points. Yeah, Trae Young points, Covington boards. I haven't looked at Robert Covington's lines, but I do have Robert Covington in my DFS lineup. He's been killing it in daily fantasy, so I'm sure he'll hit some overs there. Rubio under assists. So what do you? Trust me on Herter. He's hit it in 5 straight. Hey, he's shooting a lot. Cam Reddish is still out, which he's been out for a while. DeAndre Hunter, I don't know when he's coming back. I believe Bogdan Bogdanovic is back, but you know Bogdan, he hasn't played many minutes recently. And Terry Rozier threes. Oh, you're feeling lucky tonight. Terry Rozier, he went wild in the fourth quarter of their last game against the Pistons. Yeah, he went straight up crazy, and he didn't even get near his player prop over, but he had like 12, 14 points in the fourth quarter. Wild. But yeah, what do you guys thought? I guess to reiterate actually no, let's take a second to just say Karis LeVert is back, and I'm just so happy to see him healthy. He's one of my favorite young players in the league, behind Zion, SGA. Got a lot of players that I really like, but Karis LeVert is up there. Loved him in the bubble. Thought he always needed a bigger chance, and I'm just happy that he's back healthy. Crazy that he's back and ready to go. Hopefully he shows out tonight. He probably won't play many minutes, but I think the Pacers are going to start winning a lot of games with him in that lineup. Whether or not he's starting, I don't know if he'll start, come off the bench, but LeVert's no joke, and I think he was much better than Victor Oladipo, and they were much better with Victor Oladipo in their lineup. So we'll see how the Pacers shake out second half of the season. One last fun stat that I saw, Nikola Vucevic has the worst plus-minus in the NBA, minus 240. Jeez, it's not even like he's bad. It's just the Magic are terrible. Fox under 8.5 assists. You know, De'Aaron Fox is tricky. I don't know how I feel about De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is someone that every time I bet his player prop over or under or what, I don't normally bet his under, but every time I bet his over, the man just goes crazy. Or vice versa, I normally live bet De'Aaron Fox, and he always hurts me. You know, you'll go on to FanDuel, and you'll see De'Aaron Fox has 21 points in the first half, and his live bet over is like 28.5, and you're like, what the hell? Of course, I'm putting the house on it. And then he just clanks every single thing. But you asked about assists. I know he's killed it in the last 2 games in terms of like filling up the stat sheet. I wanted to go with De'Aaron Fox's points, rebounds, and assists over tonight. But I didn't know. Yeah, I just don't know if he can hold up the rebounds. He's been going crazy on rebounds recently. Like we'll look at I'm looking at his game log. I guess 7 and 8 rebounds in the last 2 games. I'd be wary to bet his under in assists. Sure, he doesn't normally hit it as consistent as you think, but the points should be there. Points should be of a plenty. And the Hawks, they don't play an ounce of defense. So also, we're repping Georgia Tech tonight, 8:30. put up that. Yeah, we got Georgia Tech tonight. I don't advise you to bet on them. I haven't paid much attention to Georgia Tech tonight, or I guess this season. But hey, they're in the championship against FSU, so we'll see if they can pull it out. They should make the tournament though. So, and speaking of tournament, we're gonna have a March Madness bracket challenge. Like pick them for our whole community. I'll announce that tomorrow in the video. I'll set it up all tonight and get a password if we need one. Just anyone can join. Winner gets bragging rights. Probably no giveaway, but hey, you have bragging rights on the whole channel that you won our bracket challenge. So I think that's worth enough. I'll add you onto the website if you really want it. But yeah, Jokic. Do you have any inside info if Jokic will be playing tonight? You guys should be besties. As for your picks, I'll get into your picks in a second. Matthew, you have Fox and Hield over on points 26 and 19, but I'm a little scared. Yeah, can't blame you. Buddy Hield is like he's a frustrating player to watch. I wish here's an idea for anyone out there if that makes the lines or whatnot. There needs to be a first half or a first quarter player props line. Who wouldn't like that? A Buddy Hield will score 6.5 points in the first quarter. Because if he's going to hit 6.5, he'll probably hit 19. But I think it would be more fun. Then you can avoid blowouts. And then 2, it's more things that we can bet on. So I'm in. Yeah, Hield, he's up and down as you know. He's, one day he's, here, I'm on his game log right now. He's at 20 plus in 4 straight. So I bet you he scores less than 10 tonight. But yeah, 5 threes. He's at 5+ threes in 4 straight games. What is his 3-pointer over? Be interested in that. But holy moly, he's firing up 11+ threes a night. Hey, points should be aplenty tonight. What is my feeling about the Denver-Dallas over? I think that actually goes under, personally, Thomas. I think that's an under, especially with Luka. Luka will be in, but Jokic might be out. Jamal Murray's probably gonna have a big night after going 1 for 13. But I don't know. I'd lean the under. It feels like a lot of Dallas games have been going under recently. So just an overall thought. I would probably lean the under if I had to choose one. Trae Young over 9.5 assists. I considered Trae Young. I considered his player prop overs. Well, I obviously have his points, so I don't know if let's check this out. I haven't looked at his assists. He's averaging 9.3 on the year. I'd want to check what the Kings normally give up because, yeah, he's at 6 and 8 in the last 2 games, but like we already talked about, about to risk it all. Yeah, I don't know, 9 assists. I just don't like to bet on Trae Young's assists too often because some games he's just like, you know what, I'm not passing to use scrubs and just goes take over free throw fiend where he's just dribbling and then he jumps back into someone. It's frustrating to watch, but it's good if you have the over. Matthew, risk it all. Why so serious? All right, we're going to jump into Joker's picks. All right, let me get onto our Discord. If you have not join our Discord, dude. Discord has gone wild recently. Well, how many members are we up to? I believe we're up to 73 members. Don't quote me on that, but I believe we're up to 73. This is what Jokic, he has put in. He's got his mortgage in tonight. He's got like 30 picks that he listed in our Discord community. So go in there. You can fade him if you want. I don't care. But yeah, I'll get into them in 2 seconds. I like Porzingis over 20.5. Yeah, 20.5 Porzingis. Porzingis likes to end. If he ends on 20 points, man, I'm telling you, this man always finishes right 1 point under or 1 point over every single time. But not available. I'm in a gambling, sports betting, not fully. Yeah, no, Alex, you're not wrong. It's tough. I'm gonna see if does Eric Bledsoe have anything to say. Seth Curry, I don't really know. You got any questions for them? Seth Curry, Eric Bledsoe, any of those guys down there? Kelly Olynyk, you name it. Yeah, he told you he was only betting player props. Yeah, and then he has like 100 picks. All right, so Jokic, Joe Harris. We're not talking about him. Over 13.5 points. Ew. Kristaps Porzingis over 20.5. Just talked about it. I bet you he ends on 20 points because he always does that. Westbrook over 40.5 points, rebounds, assists. Is 40.5 Westbrook's? Is that still his line with Beal out? Because I swear last time Beal was out, went up to 50 or like 46.5. It was something wild. Let me check FanDuel's. Let me check what FanDuel's got in terms of, unless someone has what Westbrook's over under line is, but over under's 236. And Jesus, what do we got? Player combos. Yeah, 44.5. So yeah, if you got it at 40.5, that's great value there. That is great value. 44.5. I think he could hit. I think Westbrook could hit that 44.5, but I bet on that last time that Beal was out and he didn't get near it. So what can you do? Your safe parlay: James Harden over 23.5 points, Buddy Hield 16.5, and Doug McDermott 10 plus. You got a lot of risk going in there. The why not parlay plus 385. Russell Westbrook trip dub. Send it. James Harden double-double. James Harden double-double and Nets win is probably like minus 180, but screw it. Then you got your Joe Harris, Devin Booker, plus they're same team of wins. I like the risk. I like it. And then your final one I see is Damian Lillard, 30 points in a win, plus James Harden double-double and win, Devin Booker, and then Giannis double-double and win. I like them all, man. I like them all. Took singles for legs 1 and 3. Yep, Dame Dollar, man. If it depends what Dame you got tonight. If he's gonna go crazy and just start chucking up shots, or if he's gonna be passing. I've picked Dame a couple times, and sometimes he just likes to pass. And what can you do? Yeah, do I like Buddy Hield on 19 points or 5 threes more? Honestly, I'd probably take 5. I'd probably take 19 points. If I know the value is there on 5 threes, but I just don't know. What if he gets fouled on a couple threes? And that's a Hawks thing to do, to foul him on like 2 or 3 3-pointers, and then But if he hits 5 threes and doesn't get 19 points, do that. I wonder what that same game parlay would be. 5 plus threes, but under 19 points. I bet you'd have like plus, I don't know, 1,000 odds or something like that. That would be wild. All right, Hannah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. You are killing it recently. She cashed on 2 parlays. Let's see what she got. You cashed on a Julius Randle and a W. All right, what else? You should have had Julius Randle triple-double. But, hey, we'll take winnings. We'll take profit. Blazers money line, Bucks money line, Nets money line, and Trae Young over 28.5 points. Very similar to what we got as our parlay of the day. Basically, you have the same 3 teams. We had the Blazers. We had... Who else do we have in there? Bovada, no same game parlay. I know. I forget the last team. Suns. We have Suns in there. Suns should beat the Pacers. But you have Trae Young's over, and we have the over in that game. So those should go tit for tat. At least I would hope. Trae Young over 20. Yeah, we're all in on Trae Young tonight. All in on a lot of them. Oh, I missed some picks. Norm Powell over 25.5 points. Yeah, we're all in. Jeremy Grant 24.5. He did go up a point, but like I said, the Pacers, the Nets give up the 4th most points to opposing small forwards. Jeremy Grant dropped 32 on them. We're all in. Phoenix versus Pacers over 223. That's questionable. I don't know I feel like every time I watch the Pacers games, they look like they're going to score a lot of points, and then you just get a brick fest from Doug McDermott, and all those trash. The Pacers' second unit is terrible. You got the Holiday Bros, then you got Doug McDermott, then sometimes you get Goga Badazte, however you pronounce his name. They're all trash, so they kind of screw your over bets. I don't know about that, but Phoenix has been dropping like 120 a night pretty easily. So yeah, we got Atlanta, Sacramento over 236. Love it. Bucks minus 9.5 versus Washington. You got 9.5. That's great value. It's up to like 13. They might blow them out again tonight. All right, what else we got? Yeah, Suns are hot recently. I'm tailing their spreads for the time being. Yes, Suns are crazy. They've been crazy good recently. So props to them. Just to recap my picks. So we had Thunder Knicks. But whatever. What can you do? What else I got? I got the over obviously in the Kings Hawks game. Got the over in the Blazers Timberwolves game. I'd consider the over for the Blazers as a whole. Timberwolves give up like 120 points a night. Trae Young, we got his over. Clint Capella, I think my favorite player prop of the day. Clint Capella over 14.5 rebounds. Yeah, I think he might get like 17 to 20 tonight against the Kings team. Jeremy Grant's over. We already got that. Anthony Edwards. Oh, if he's not gonna hit this over, I bet you he goes like 8 for 23. That's my guess, or like 6 for 23, something terrible. And then parlay of the day. How you guys feeling about the parlay of the day? You think we can go 3-0? I honestly don't cash parlays this often, but hey man, we're kind of taking safe bets, but kind of building them all in. And that's kind of what I did yesterday in my player prop parlay of the day. I went 4 for 5, but the Joel Embiid injury, which thank goodness he's supposed to be coming back healthy, but he kind of screwed my player prop parlay of the day, which is normally I take a bunch of alt spreads and then lower them. So we have like, let's say I'm in on Jimmy Butler's points, rebounds, and assists. I lower it by like 8 and stuff like that. So you're betting on like 5 or 6 bets at like minus 400 to minus 300, but all bets that you're pretty confident in. And I haven't done it too often, but normally it works out pretty well. Normally it works out pretty well. Yeah. They screwed. Yeah, FanDuel screwed everyone with the Bucks money line. Now it's like minus 1100. So, is it really worth including in but parlay of the day? Fine, we're getting off topic. Parlay of the day. We got Kings Hawks over. Don't really care what number it is at. I think they will hit it easily. Then you got Suns, Nets, Bucks, Blazers money line, SNBB money line. Should be like plus 350 now that the Bucks line has changed. I had it earlier like plus 400. What other questions you guys got? Any personal questions for me? I'm just having a good time. It's Saturday, man. We're vibing out here. Yeah, Beal's out. I know. I would take the Bucks. That game. I'm surprised that spread doesn't have something like the Rockets versus Jazz last night, which we were close on Rockets money line, man. That was my play of the day last night. Rockets money line. Not really. Yeah. What other questions you guys got? I'm just hanging out. It's Saturday. I haven't done much today. Obviously, I do research, and if you haven't looked, we have our website, which is callingourshot.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Even have a TikTok, which I'm considering putting player prop videos on TikTok, but I don't know. It might go against my moral compass. But yeah, if you haven't checked out our website, a lot of things over there. Trying to put out some more content. Kind of a one-man show at the moment, so it's tough. It's a lot of work, but finally got some ads onto our website. So go click around and help us pay some bills over here. Not really. Just go check it out and let me know if there's any content you guys want me to do. If you ever want to write an article, let me know and I can give you credit. But yeah, what else you guys got, man? We're just having a good time. Thanks for all the support recently in the live stream. Last night the first live stream was Thursday, and we had over 10 viewers the whole time. Last night was 20 plus viewers the whole time. Right now we're at 19. Crazy, man. I'm just having a good time talking to you guys. The Discord, like I already talked about, is crazy. There's like 73 members. Don't know how many subscribers we were at. I think 600 or like 660 almost. So that's wild. I do think I just got a comment. Oh, we're at 661. Look at you guys go. Well, let's try to get up to 700 tomorrow. Is that possible? Probably. Hey, with your guys' recent support, I think we can. There's infinite possibilities with how big we can grow this channel. I do see other channels similar that are have a ton of exposure. Let's see if I got any questions in my comments from earlier. Someone asked about Kyrie Irving 3-pointers, 2.5 threes. I'd probably take Kyrie Irving's 3-pointers. When you look at Kyrie, he's been going wild and shooting a ton of threes, like 8 to 10 threes a night. Last time he played the Pistons, he only hit 2 threes, but he shot 9 of them. So if I'm playing a numbers game, I would bet Kyrie hits at least 3 majority of the time. All right. What are you guys' favorite college basketball picks tonight? And also, who do you guys got winning the college March Madness NCAA tournament? Like I said, we're gonna have a March Madness bracket challenge that I'll announce tomorrow morning in our normal video every morning. I'll announce it there, and I'll have a link in the description there to join. because I don't want to announce it too early when the teams aren't out and the brackets aren't set and you can't like click and start making your lineup because I don't want people to forget. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to pick Gonzaga, which is lame. I will not pick Gonzaga just because I don't like to go against the norm. I like to go against the norm. Maybe we'll pick Oklahoma State, which is probably just as likely because people are just ride the Cade Cunningham train. Yeah, they're right on cue. You got Gonzaga winning. Not a surprise. What's up, Alexander, man? I'm doing great. Yeah, today's been a pretty relaxed day. I woke up 7 a.m. I did some research to get our picks out for the day. Yeah, did our picks, got our picks out for the day earlier this morning, and then played some basketball, went to the grocery store. Nothing much, just vibing, hanging out. Weeks are long over here, but a lot of hard work. Thanks to you guys. We got a lot of positive things going on for this channel. And my setup's going to change in probably 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Which actually on my birthday, which is the 26th. So let's get up to 1,000 subscribers. Tell your grandma, tell your parents to subscribe. Let's get up to 1,000 subscribers before my birthday. That would be dream come true. Even if we got to 700, that'd be fine. I saw 10 plus assists. How was about the Chris Paul 10 plus assists in a win? Yeah, I could see that. I could see that hitting. I do like the Suns money line tonight. They should win. And Chris Paul hasn't really had much interest in scoring a lot of points these days. Although he did prove everyone wrong. All his haters that picked his under. I think his first night back from All-Star break, he hit it by about half a point. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 16 and a half and he dropped 17. If I'm not mistaken, or 17 and a half and he dropped 19. Yeah, but 10 plus assists, yeah, you had 7. You probably, I don't know what the value is on that, but if it's good value, plus 200, plus 300, I'd probably take it. It should hit more often than not. Michigan dead in the water first round. Yeah, I don't know how Michigan. I almost wore a Michigan shirt, but didn't want to disrespect them on stream. From Greece, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you in Greece. That's wild. That's you're all the way over there. If you're watching from there, thanks for your support. But how do I feel about the over in the Nets Pistons game? You know what? Let's check it out. I have not looked at their line in a hot minute. 225 and a half. Let's do a little quick research. So the score prediction I see has them right at 120, 227. The over. I mean, you're foolish to bet an under in a Nets game. Personally, it's kind of foolish to bet an under. But I just can't. Can you trust the Pistons to score? You know, the Pistons are terrible. The Pistons are god awful. They're literally one of the worst teams of basketball. But they always seem to play up to competition. So I could see them cashing the over tonight. Plus, like we said yesterday, every single under hit. So today, more unders, more overs are hitting. It's a 50-50 balancing act. Vegas, I believe, I would need to find the stat from the beginning of the season, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe over-unders were like 270 to 265 on the first half of the season. Yes, I had a chicken tender sub today, earlier today. Weird enough that you're asking me that. But yeah, you cashed Julius Randle 12 reps in a Knicks money line. Yo, go wild. You should have had Knicks. Knicks money line and Julius Randle triple double. You could have taken the night off, reinvested all your money. Jeez, Julius Randle. What do you guys think about the Knicks this year? Personally, as a Knicks fan, I don't know. Kind of want them to lose some games. Kind of like that they're winning. It's a balancing act, in my opinion. It's like, I love that they're playing. I love that the culture has changed. And when you think about the Knicks 2 years ago, they were just a laughing stock of the league. Everyone thought they were going to get Durant and Kyrie, and then they shunned us. They said, you know what? No, we're not going to New York. And that's mainly James Dolan. But regardless, without talking about that, they've changed the culture, and making the playoffs would be great. Yeah, Emmanuel. Make it to the playoffs, but yeah, I know we're not making it further than that. We're not gonna sniff a championship this year, but how did I end up being a Knicks fan? So actually my parents are from New York, and so they have instilled all New York support in my bones. So the teams that I like, you got the Knicks for basketball. You got the Knicks. I root for the Orlando Magic lightly, but it's not like I'm a bandwagon. I lived there for 10 years. And then those are basically the two teams, Knicks and Magic. I do have a lot of players. That I do like SGA. I do like watching LeBron. I normally will root for the Lakers, but it's just kind of more of a how I feel. Then for other sports, I'm a Jets fan. Unfortunately, New York Jets are terrible, but one day, save this clip. We're gonna make some money. The Jets are gonna win the Super Bowl. Actually, funny enough, in exactly I believe a month, I will be in Las Vegas, and I've never been to Vegas, but yeah, in a month I will be in Vegas. We probably won't have live streams in a month, but for maybe like a couple days. But I will be in I'll still do our normal video. You'll see it's going to be a wild setup. We're going to be in the mountains doing who knows what. But yeah, I'll be in Vegas, and I will be placing my first ever bet in Vegas. I'll have my own money line or bet. And I think I'm going to put it on New York Jets Super Bowl. And I know you're thinking why? Why would you put on New York Jets Super Bowl? One, there's no chance in hell it ever cashes. So one, I never have to come back to Vegas and redeem my winnings, and two, it would be my first bet ever, so I think it would be fun. Jets couldn't even tank for Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, shut the hell up. That's you obviously have never watched the New York Jets. We are not good at doing things like that. And yeah, Julius Randle to win Most Improved Player. I said that in my predicting NBA awards, who I thought would win the NBA awards right before the All-Star break came, right before Wednesday. I think I posted on Tuesday. And Julius Randle was my pick to win Most Improved Player. And it wasn't any disrespect to Jeremy Grant, but it feels like if the award was given after the first month or two, Jeremy Grant would have been easily Most Improved Player. But all you're going to do is see the same exact thing over and over from Jeremy Grant. Whereas Julius Randle, and if he can lead this team to the Knicks to the playoffs, it's going to be hard for them not to give Julius Randle Most Improved Player. Personally, that's just how I look at it. Also, I have LeBron to win MVP in that video. I mean, he's the favorite now that Embiid's down for 2 to 3 weeks, so that's unfortunate. But what can you do? Shame that Christian Wood's also injured. Arguably he would be my Most Improved Player, but he's been out for almost a month. What can you do? What can you do? What other last minute questions you guys got for me before I head off to watch some basketball? I'll be watching, obviously, supporting. Oh, and then sports teams in terms of college. Big UCF fan. Go Knights, charge on. Are we national champs? Maybe we can talk about that. But undefeated, come on. No. I don't know if I don't necessarily agree with the national champs thing, but it is a full blown meme. And maybe next live stream I'll bring on my national champs shirt that I have sitting over there in one of my dressers. I have it folded up and ready to go. Maybe tomorrow you'll see me in a national champ shirt. UCF. If UCF had won, look up last night against Memphis, I'd be in here rocking it. So yeah, I like UCF, like Georgia Tech, like Georgia. There's a bunch of different teams that I like, but college is fun to watch, for sure. Your co-host is Jamal Murray. It was Jamal Murray. Now last night, Jamal Murray's going to drop a big game tonight, so go put your house on the over. That was not financial advice, and don't have that as an official play, but Jamal Murray, when he shoots 1 for 13, you probably know law of averages is going to come back and shoot 13 for 20 tonight. That's my pick. 13 for 20. Clip that. 13 for 20 tonight. Jamal Murray, 33 points. Do alt spreads, whatever you need to do. Lock that in. 33 points on the dot. I'm hoping to see vintage Westbrook against the Bucks to keep the game fun. Yeah, no one wants a blowout, but it's... Have you seen the Wizards play? The Wizards are god-awful. They are god-awful. They play Garrison Matthews way too many minutes. Robin Lopez. Yeah, if they would put the Nuggets lines up, you would hammer Murray's points. Yeah, they're waiting. Wait until the absolute last minute. But yeah, no, you think about the Wizards. Here. We're going to the last game. We're going on a tangent on the Wizards. Let me find 76ers versus Wizards last night, and we're going to look at who they're playing a lot of minutes. And we're going to tell you why the Washington Wizards are not good. And I thought they would make the playoffs, but you can't make Scott Brooks. Someone needs to find that man some brain cells, because I don't know what his lineups he's doing. All right, here we go. Rui Hachimura played 21 minutes. All right, sure, good, whatever. Mo Wagner, terrible. Everyone liked him with the Lakers. Terrible. Russell Westbrook, he's Westbrook. Beal's obviously good. Garrison Matthew playing 22 minutes. He's just out there. He's a liability on defense, but just out there chucking up threes. Davis Bertans, I think he got injured if I'm not mistaken, but Davis Bertans, here's a lineup that would be fun. You get Davis Bertans, you get Michael Porter Jr., and you get Jordan Clarkson in the same game at the same time. It would be fun to watch those three fight over the ball and chuck it up. Robin Lopez played 26 minutes. Robin's better. Raul Neto, that's who we were looking for. Raul Neto is terrible. Raul Neto, come at me. I'll drop 20 on your head. Well, probably not. He's an NBA player. He could easily whoop my ass, but I don't care. Denny Avdia, and they don't even. Oh man, Wizards. Sorry to anyone that lives in the Washington area and roots for the Wizards. Denny Avdia, your first round pick, doesn't even play any minutes. Granted, he had 5 fouls last night, so sounds about right. But at least, sorry we're on a Wizards tangent, but it's like when you watch the Wizards, they have Denny Avdia, who's a terrific ball handler and playmaker. That's what people drafted him. And then, you don't even let him do any of those things. It's like, hey, go sit in the corner and be a spot-up shooter. It's like telling, and this is a bad comparison, but it's like telling Luka, hey, Luka, go sit in the corner, and you're a spot-up shooter now. And it's like that's not what he was known for coming out of Europe. So, okay, we're getting off tangent. We're getting back on topic. Yeah, the last time they were the Washington Bullets. Last time the Wizards were good. Yeah, and they were good. They were good with Beal and Wall, at least for those couple of years, right? How do you feel about DeAndre Ayton? Oh, Simon, get DeAndre Ayton off. Here's DeAndre Ayton. He's also our co-host tonight. Say hi to DeAndre Ayton. No, I ain't betting on DeAndre Ayton. Actually, fun fact, against the last time they played against the Sun, or the Pacers played the Suns, I did pick DeAndre Ayton's under. It was 16.5, and I bet his under because Miles Turner's great. Miles Turner's a good defender, although he let the Fro absolutely abuse him one of those nights that we picked an under. But DeAndre Ayton, man, doesn't have post game, doesn't have a jump shot, doesn't have anything. What is he good for? So to answer your question, I don't love his over tonight. He hasn't hit it in the last two. Before that, 7 of 8, and has hit Pacers our second. Yeah, but he didn't get near it on the Pacers the first time they played against the Suns. The only way DeAndre Ayton is going to score that many points is one, he has 12 putback layups because he needs 12 because he's going to miss about 6 or 7 of them. So he's got to have that. I'm not a big DeAndre Ayton fan. And honestly, I loved him out of Arizona. I called him a cyborg. The man in college he was a freak. He was he was like Zion almost in terms of physical, how much different he looked than every other player. You see him go up against Arizona, go up against Arizona State or San Diego State, and this man he's just gigantic. His shoulders are like wild, but yeah, he hasn't panned out in the NBA this year or in his career so far. He's been good. It's not like he's a waste of space like Raul Neto. No, Simon, you don't have to take him out just because I said so. I would stay away it's just not someone I'm betting money on anymore unless I'm betting an under. Just like tomorrow, we will be back on the Eric Bledsoe under train. If they even give us the option, it should be 2.5 points, honestly. Eric Bledsoe over under 2.5 points. Hammer the under. Someone from the DC area, I can tell you first, and everyone in the capital. is on their phones watching the Nationals or the Caps at an away game. Can't blame them. You can't blame them one bit. The one thing about the Wizards that you got to respect is that they're high scoring. That they are high scoring. That is about it. That is about it, my friends. All right, someone give me a random question, and we're going to go off on a tangent. So I need a random question in the chat, and then we will go off on a rant about something. Oh, here we go. Do I watch UFC? No. Short answer, I watch it, but I always, for whatever reason, I always get way too invested in UFC. Like, and I don't know how to pronounce their names, but the last Airbender, or whatever his name is, Israel Adebayo, Israel Adebayo, Adesanya or whatever. Man, I was shaking for that whole fight. Like I had $100 on him. I didn't have any money, but I wanted him to keep his undefeated streak, and then he lost to the Polish Hammer, Marcin Gortat. No, it's Adebayo. So to answer your short question, UFC, I don't watch it that much. Well, I'll stop. I do watch UFC. I just don't bet on it because I have no idea. I like Derek Lewis. I think he's UFC, but that's just because I think it looks cool. Amanda Nunes, she could whoop anyone's ass in this chat, and if someone says they could beat her, then you're capping, you're lying. She's a scary woman. She is a scary, scary woman. UFC's futures for... Yeah, no, I can't even pronounce that name. There's no way in hell we're getting that right. Someone give me a random question, man. I want another tangent. You guys need to help me help you. I need a random question. It could be literally anything. Literally anything. Ngannou's a legend. Ngannou is the next legend. Next fight will be against Jake Paul. When are we getting that Logan Paul versus Mayweather fight? I was looking forward to that. But when are we getting it, man? When are we getting Logan Paul versus Mayweather? I was trying to get lit to it. Do I think Harden will throw 11 assists tonight? Do you think his teammates will make? We'll get into that. Do I think his teammate Harden? I mean, his averages are over 11 assists, so I do think he can hit 11 pretty easily tonight. But it's not a bet. I'd probably prefer like a player performance double, than like a player performance like a double for Harden and a win, than Harden's assists straight up. Just my personal preference. I'll skip Dean's question for 2 seconds. I don't think they canceled the Logan Paul versus Mayweather fight. I thought it was still on, but maybe I thought they rescheduled it because it was supposed to happen like in January, I think, maybe February. Luka and Harden over points, rebounds, assists. Yeah, you can't go wrong betting Luka. He's a stat padding legend. Who's the better ball brother? LaMelo, hands down. Although, yeah, Jokic is talking about him. But yeah, the better ball brother is right now it's LaMelo, but I don't think LaMelo, I say LaMelo, but I think, well, yeah, the youngest is going to be, LaMelo's the youngest, but Lonzo has been better. If Lonzo does not get any credit that he definitely deserves, he's been very good this year. Now, here's where the question lies, and this is where people will always say LaMelo, is that's because Lonzo's about to get off and be a restricted free agent this summer. So whether or not the Pelicans trade him or not, but it's these tier of players that are so hard to play in the NBA because you don't know how much you're going to pay them. So you got like the Evan Fourniers of the world. I'm not comparing Lonzo to Evan Fournier, but it's like these players go out and get $16 to $20 million a year offers. And it's like, are they worth that? I don't know. So I think Lonzo is. I think he's great. I think he might need a new situation, but whether or not he's definitely, I think LaMelo has a bigger future. LaMelo is doing what people thought Lonzo would do. I know a lot of people say that, but you watch our videos every day. You'd be waiting for me to post my videos every day. I don't know if you're in the United States and you're waiting for our videos, then props to you. I normally try to post them every morning at normally post them at 7. Normally, honestly, in my schedule, this is my schedule if you want to hear. I wake up actually, the night before I do some research, but a lot of times we don't have player props up. I wake up at 6 a.m. I look at player props, get some ideas, get some research. I record the video at 6:40. Then I go off to work because I have to drive to work. Where I work at a financial firm, and then at that financial firm I end up posting the video at like 7:30. Although on the weekends it probably goes up a little later because I do not like waking up at 6:30, 7. So that's my and then we got the live streams at 6. LaMelo got picked up by a great GM. Yeah, LaMelo is in a much better situation. I bet if you took LaMelo and switched to Lonzo, you might be saying the same thing. But yeah, Magic just did. No, Lonzo was dealt a bad hand. You know, he was thrown into the situation with LeBron and the Lakers, and the expectations were so high, and he didn't help himself. In his second game, he dropped like 27, 8, and 9 or something wild. People were like, "Shit, this guy's the next coming of Jesus Christ." And then he just tanked. He just started missing. He just started clanking every shot, and everyone then started questioning his jump shot, and then he lost faith. Then he was in every single trade rumor for Anthony Davis for like 2 straight years. It was ruthless for him. So glad that he found a place in the Pelicans. He needs a long-term fit. Bring him to New York. Bring him to the Knicks. We don't have a point guard. We have Quickly. Quickly and Lonzo. Who says no? Quickly, Lonzo, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. That's a finals caliber team right there. Yeah, no. You guys got any questions? I'll probably be wrapping this up in a quick minute. We've been live for about 45, 46 minutes. Just hanging out. Where do you think Drummond will land? That's a good question. Where do I think Drummond will land? Ron, yeah. We talked about the... I'll answer your Drummond. I just saw Ron's question. Yeah, Norm Powell, we're in on his over 25 points today. Man's had like 30 plus in 3 or 4 games, 27 in the other one. We're all in. We talked about this earlier in the live stream. But yeah, all in on Norm Powell easily tonight. Where do I think? Yeah, honestly, I think Drummond will land on the Raptors. That's what I feel like. I don't see the Cavs, and they're petty. The Cavs are petty. They don't want to just let him release him, buy him out. I think they would trade him to the Raptors for a second-round pick or something. And personally, if people are like, oh, Lakers or Nets, I don't, he's okay. He might improve the Lakers a tad, but it's not like he's Andre Drummond, a top 10 center in the league. He's like he's literally just Montrezl Harrell, but good at rebounding and shoots more. I mean, you look at Drummond, there are games Drummond goes like 6 for 23 from the field. That's like Anthony Edwards tonight. Anthony Edwards is going 6 for 23 because I have his over. So lock that in. Well, I think we're going to end this one real quick. If you have any last minute questions while we plug a couple things. One, join our Discord community. I got the link down below. I think we're at 75 members. Awesome. We'll be chatting about the NBA basketball tonight as games start up in the next 20 or 30 minutes. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything you got on there at Calling Our Shot. If you haven't clicked subscribe button, click that now. We're trying to get up to 700. Favorite Discord user, no comment. Haley O. Haley O is my favorite Discord user. If you do not know Joker Jokic, that is my sister. So she's giving out winners down there in our Discord. So join it. Ron, thanks for the support. Thank you guys all for the support. Click that like button before you leave on the stream so we can, get this out to as many people as possible. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. My goal. Some goals for the channel. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month. Ideally, maybe a month from today, we hit 1,000 subscribers. That would be, we would gain about 340 in a month. So we'd average about 10 a day. Today we had over 20. So thanks for all your guys' support. Tell everyone about us. Let's get some more subscribers in here. Join that Discord. Join our March Madness Bracket Challenge tomorrow. We'll have that out there. And then, we'll be back for not only our video in the morning. We always have our articles posted on our website, callingourshot.com. We got a lot of positive things going on over here. So jump in now. Thanks for starting the channel. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with everything, how this channel has gone. This channel has done more than I could ever think of in terms of growth. There's a lot of positive things going on in this community, and we're just starting. We're just at 660 subscribers. Just kick the camera and the ring light. Just at 660 subscribers, man. We're growing fast. So tell everyone, let's get that subscriber. Let's get to 700 by tomorrow. That would be wild. Yeah, click that like and subscribe button. Man, this has been Austin. Like I said, tomorrow we will be back for not only our normal video. We got Georgia Tech tonight. Not only our normal video, but as well as our normal live stream, 6 p.m. You can come back, drop any questions. We'll be talking about March Madness tomorrow. We're going to have some March Madness picks going in. And yeah, thanks for doing the streams. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thanks to everyone for all your support. This has been Austin. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. Man, thanks for all your support recently. Let's all go out there and have a killer night. Let's make a lot of money. Let's rob Vegas. We all hate Vegas. Let's take their money tonight. This has been Austin. I will catch you guys soon. Thanks for all the support again. Peace out, everyone. See you in the Discord if you are down there. I'll be chatting all night about NBA, different games I'll be watching. So see you guys in the Discord if you aren't already in there. Link is in the description down below. Join it. This has been Austin. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.